luck.
Welcome back to a very special episode of Saturday Afternoon Gaming. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and as you can tell from the title of this video, we are going to be playing some Super Nintendo Mini. Yes, I managed to get a hold of one. I had to beg, borrow, steal, and I managed to get one. So we're going to go ahead and select. I booted this up, by the way, for the first time, so I have no idea what to expect. We're going to go ahead and select English, because that is the language I am most comfortable in speaking. In fact, it is probably the only language that I can speak coherently. And here we are in the Super Nintendo Mini. Oh my god. You know what's funny is, like, I have most of these games, and I can play them, like, on my original console, or, like, you know, there's many other ways. There's virtual consoles and stuff, but, like, this just looks amazing. Look at all these great games. Now, today we are going to be focusing on Star Fox 2 here. We can see it in the menu. If you guys are interested in a more thorough breakdown of the Super Nintendo Mini, my friend over at Luke's game page, Luke there, he's going to be doing a rundown of the Super Nintendo Mini. So I've gone ahead and put a link to the description down below. I think his video, he said, it'd probably be out by about next weekend. But Luke makes a lot of really great games. Not great games, great videos about games. So if you're interested, definitely check out his channel. You might want to subscribe preemptively and keep an eye out next week, and he'll give you a nice, sweet breakdown of the games. So, you know, we can see what, this is a little preview of what Luke's going to be covering, but there you go. And if you are watching this video in the future, the link in the description may actually be to Luke's video. How about that? Now, before we can actually play Star Fox 2, when you go to play it, look, we have to clear stage 1 in Star Fox. This is a very Nintendo thing to do, to kind of like put a game on rails. It's kind of weird, actually. They do this in like Super Mario Maker too, where like you don't get access to all the tools in Super Mario Maker. Instead, you have to wait one day after you've unlocked a set of tools, build stuff with those tools, then the next day you get more tools. It's kind of like a weird, kind of like they don't trust their audience. Like, okay, honestly, I don't mind playing the first level of Star Fox with you guys. I like Star Fox, and this intro is awesome. I still remember when I was a kid slapping the Star Fox game in like a Saturday afternoon, like we're doing now, and just playing it all afternoon. A game I've beaten a number of times. It was still fun to just sit back and play. But it sort of like begs the question, what did Nintendo think would happen if people played Star Fox 2 without playing Star Fox 1? I mean, you can make the argument that they just wanted people to sort of know the basic mechanics, but like, would the game have been that confusing? I don't know, it's a weird thing. Anyway, this is Star Fox 1. If you do want to see me, by the way, playing Star Fox 1, I do have a video of me playing through the entire game, so you can go ahead and check that out. I think it was one of the few live streams I ever did. And I've constantly toyed with the idea of doing another live stream. It's just, I don't know. It's harder for me to do than making these pre-recorded videos. But, you know, if you're watching this like, hey, yeah, Jay hasn't made a live stream in a while. What's with that? Feel free to leave a comment, because, like, if enough people want me to do it, I'll find a way to make it happen. But here we go. In Star Fox, this is sort of like a little prologue. It's kind of like, let's treat this as a flashback. So we're going to be playing Star Fox number 2. And before we get to that, I imagine that Fox McCloud is having a flashback to the early days on Corneria, when he first encountered the armed forces of Andross. Because in Star Fox 2, we're going to be fighting those armed forces again. Oh man, the controller feels just perfect on this baby, I gotta say. The Super Nintendo Mini, also. Let's talk about that for just a second here. What a great idea, first of all. I mean, we knew this was coming as soon as... Oh, I missed a guy. As soon as Nintendo announced that they were making the Nintendo Mini, I think it was just a matter of time, given how crazy people went over the Nintendo Mini before they decided to make the Super Nintendo Mini. I mean, this was just a matter of time. And they say they're not going to, but you know an N64 Mini is probably being discussed at Nintendo right now. I mean, how could it not? It would just make them in copious amounts of money. And if making copious amounts of money is not something your corporate executives are interested in, then maybe they're in the wrong business. But when the Nintendo Mini came out, I actually wasn't super interested in it, to be totally honest with you guys. Not that I didn't think it was cool, it was just sort of like, it didn't have any games or anything that like I wanted super badly. And like honestly, I kind of feel like, although I really liked Nintendo games, I just feel like Nintendo games sometimes look a little dated, whereas Super Nintendo games, to me, still look crisp and awesome. And I mean, I will say that Star Fox is a bit of the exception, because it was the early days of polygons. So it's like, you look at this and you're like, this does not look that impressive. I know, but I'm talking about like Street Fighter 2, Castlevania 4, the Mario games. Like, they still, their graphics, I think personally, still hold up, at least for me. Try and kill this guy. Yeah, we'll kill this guy down here, this dog machine, whatever the hell that is. Kill that guy. We're just destroying these guys. I've always wondered what kind of frame rate Star Fox here runs at, because as a kid I remember it was like, it was fine, but looking at it now, like, it feels like it's at 10 frames a second or something terrible. But I've always felt like the Super Nintendo games, I think, hold up a little bit better in my mind. They have a little bit more complicated gameplay than the NES. The graphics are a little more timeless, in my opinion. And as a result, I think I was more interested when they announced the Super Nintendo Mini, but I still don't know if I would have gotten one, because many of the games I could have just, you know, played. I own many of the games already. But the thing that did it for me, guys, was the fact that they had an unreleased freaking Super Nintendo game. You have no idea how awesome it is to finally, after like 20 years, have yet another Super Nintendo game that we have never played before. I mean, I'm sure you can appreciate the idea of how awesome that is. I mean, I am probably just one of like a billion YouTubers right now who are like foaming at the mouth making Star Fox 2 playthroughs, so yeah. I apologize if this video seems a little bandwagony. I normally don't like get too into like trends and stuff, and I kind of don't like doing what everyone else is doing, but like, regardless of what everyone else is doing, I was gonna play this game. So I'm not doing it because it's cool, I'm doing it because I freaking love me some Star Fox. Some Super Nintendo Star Fox, in fact. I never owned an N64, so I never really was the biggest fan of Star Fox 64, just because simply I didn't play it very much. I think I played it on my channel. It was like one of the few times I've ever played that game. So anyway, this guy is easy peasy Japanesey, which is where the Super Nintendo and Famicom come from, guys. In case you didn't know, they're from Japan. Oh yeah, so we did it. So I don't know if it's going to give me a message that says, by the way, Star Fox 2 is now unlocked, but I don't know. I guess we'll wait and see what happens. Let's see what our percentage was. I always like at the end of Star Fox levels, it tells you like how well you did. You get like a grade. I'm like, it's like the Lisa Simpson. Oh no, 95%! We were so close. A couple more dead enemies, we would have got like a 1-up and like an extra continue. It's like that episode of Simpsons where Lisa gets the bee and she's like, I feel so dirty. The dirt's not coming off. Like, how could I do that? Okay, we didn't get any message about having unlocked Star Fox 2, but I'm going to go ahead and say the game probably knows what's up. So let's press the reset button here, which brings up our menu. And oh, there it goes, Star Fox 2. You know what? I complain that Nintendo made us do that, but look at the presentation they gave us for actually unlocking the game. Nintendo always gets an A for presentation in my mind. The cool thing here is this console supports suspend points, and what's really neat, so let's go ahead, let's save this suspend point. We can actually like rewind time if we want. So not only have they given you save states, they've given you the power to like braid it up. Like, you guys remember Braid, the game we could reverse time? That is super, super cool. Oh, I didn't mean to load that. I wanted to go back to the menu. The one thing, actually there's two things that I think are missing for the Super Nintendo Mini. One is wireless controllers, because like honestly, when I was plugging in the Super Nintendo Mini, it was getting tangled up in the cord for my headphones and stuff, and like I haven't had to deal with that in forever. And the cords are not super long. Did I select Star Fox 2? I think I did. And the other thing that's missing for the Nintendo Mini is a button on the controller to bring up that menu. I don't like that you have to press reset. It's just, you know, not my kind of thing. And here we go. A space laser cuts a Carillion cruiser in half. And there's some kind of space worm out there, guys. We're gonna have to get it. I've never played Star Fox 2 here. Oh god, whatever that thing is, it is a beast. We are experiencing it together for the first time. Oh, it threw my friend into the other friend and blew us all up. Okay, so I figured out the plot. We have to kill a space dragon. We thought that the space dragons were dead, but little did we know. So I say I haven't played this before. I have seen a little bit of how the gameplay works, basically we're going to have a sort of real-time strategy element to this. Look, we even have extra animals this time. We have like a lynx and like a poodle, a very well-manicured poodle. But there's sort of like a real-time strategy element where we get to choose where we go in the universe, and then we have to like intercept enemies that are coming to attack Corneria. So let's go ahead and start. Let's start on normal, because I definitely will probably fail if I play this game on hard, and I will definitely fail on expert. In fact, it hasn't even unlocked expert, which is actually a good thing for me. All right, we're gonna hop in here. Man, this feels like being in an alternate reality where Star Fox 2 actually released. Inhabitants of Corneria, you shall fear my vengeance. I will demonstrate my awesome power on all of Lilat. Like, this must be what it feels like to play a Super Nintendo game on the the Nintendo PlayStation, which was the hybrid Super Nintendo PlayStation that Sony and Nintendo created when they were partnered up. This must be what it's like to play on that. Anyway, Star Fox team, do you read me? I have terrible news. Our sworn enemy, the fiend ANDROSS, is alive. Man, I wish I had a sworn enemy, like someone who like I just personally had like a never-ending vendetta against. I feel like that'd be very motivating. You'd be very motivated to get up in the morning, because like your sworn enemy is out there just being. You have to be as well, and you have to outbe them. Anyway, even as we speak, he's launching an assault on Corneria. The battle carriers and attack forces of ANDROSS are now advancing on Corneria. Oh no. Enemy bases have been established on overrun planets. Planetary missiles will be fired from these bases. Once again, we must ask you for assistance, Star Fox. Boy, I can't read today. Corneria will survive if it sustains minor damage, but if damage reaches 100%, it is all over. Engage the forces of ANDROSS while at the same time keeping damage to Corneria at the lowest level possible. Good luck! Alright, so here we actually get to select our pilot, which is pretty cool. So, of course, I feel like we should totally be Star Fox, but maybe... being Falco would be pretty cool. He's supposed to be, like, really good. Or at least he thinks he is. Here's Peppy. Peppy is not in an R-Wing, or what do they call it? R-Wings or R-Fighters or whatever. So he's kind of in more like a bomber type thing. There's Slippy. You can be Slippy. Oh, man. Slippy is just awful. He's the worst. Slippy's kind of like that friend of yours that you kind of carry through life because, you know, you were friends as children, but, like, he's really not... He doesn't function well in society. He's just terrible. Then you have Miyu, who is new, looks like a lynx, and Faye, who is a poodle. So they added in a female character. You have the different control scheme, down and up, boost, special... Oh, wait, that's not the controls that I want. I want this. Blaster, boost, brake, yeah, that's the old school. Man, why would they start with a totally new control scheme? I feel like you want to have... They made me play the first level of Star Fox 1. Why would you confuse me by changing the controls right away? Seems silly. Alright, let's go ahead and start off with... Let's start off with Star Fox. I feel like we have to, and then if we die, we'll check out some of these other ships. But you'll notice the E-charge thing there. So, E-charge is energy charge, I believe, and in this game you actually have a charge shot like Mega Man for your blaster, which is different than in the first Star Fox. Oh, we get to actually select our co-pilot. Okay, so Falco's a jerk, Peppy is whatever, Slippy sucks. Let's go ahead and pick, how about Miyu? That looks like a good combination. Fox and Lynx together at last. I like that they still say good luck. A little nod back to the original Star Fox. And here we go. Now the graphics, you'll notice, are a little upgraded compared to the first Star Fox, because the first Star Fox used the Super Effects chip, which was a physical chip in the cartridge, to boost the powers of the Super Nintendo, because it couldn't render polygons to allow the Star Fox to be playable. Star Fox 2 here uses the SFX chip 2, the Super Effects chip 2, which allows even more advanced polygons. So select a destination by moving the cursor and then pressing B. To engage the enemy, land on planets and intercept ships. Switch positions with your wingman by pressing select. Return to your mothership to warp to any free planet. Alright, so let's see. We want to take out these 3 planets, of course. Let's try and go with this one first. Meteor field, or no, wait. We'll kind of sweep across the map this way. So we'll start at Titania. Alright, you must infiltrate the enemy base and annihilate it. Uh-oh, there's like missiles here. Hold on, should I intercept these? Oh god. Oh no, this is the real-time strategy part that, like, I'm not as good at. Because I've never tried it before. Okay, here we go. We're intercepting something in space. I like that we're intercepting missiles. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we have to destroy that. There's one over here. We get this one too. Oh man, that new guy sounds totally weird when he talks. I totally missed what he was saying. Okay, we got like an active radar here that's showing us where the enemies are. Okay, we got another one. This is reminding me a lot of the N64 Star Fox. I do know that, okay, so this game was actually canceled. Obviously, it was never released. And let's try charging up our shot, by the way. Boom! Oh, we missed him! Oh, he's flying away. This game was never released because Nintendo worried that by the time this game was, like, coming out, pretty much the PlayStation was already out, and so they worried that the Super FX chip graphics looked too dated, and the concern was that this game would just not look very good. And so what they decided to do was cancel it and instead develop, to speed press X. Okay, what they decided to do was cancel it and instead develop Star Fox 64. Oh, what? He got away? Oh, we're totally getting him. We're totally getting this crap. Nobody escapes the amazing team of Jay and Miyu. We're gonna have a charge shot just for this guy. Where is he? Where is he? Where are you, buddy? Charge shot just for you! Oh, yeah! We Mega Man'd him. Yes, clear time. No time at all. So anyway, yeah, they figured, you know what, the graphics don't look good enough. People are gonna laugh at us, so let's just cancel it. And it's a real, you know what, actually, it was probably wise for them to do that. I think some companies might have just pushed the game out, but it kind of made sense to do that from a developer perspective. Aha, Leon. Oh wait, we're fighting the Wolf team? So these guys are also from the N64 Star Fox. Because, you know, if they had pushed this out, like there's a few examples of really good games that were pushed out at the end of a console's life and they were just totally ignored. Like Mega Man 5 and 6 came out on the NES well after the Super Nintendo was a thing. And what ended up happening, let's throw a bomb at him. Boom! Yikes, Captain Wolf is gonna have to deal with you. Damn straight. We beat him! We beat a space lizard. But Mega Man 5 and 6 came out at the end of the NES's lifespan, and they're largely like considered great Mega Man games, but not many people played them. So there is a lot of... Wait, can we move this thing too? Your mothership, power up your shields and warp. I wonder if... Okay, that did not work well at all. Yes, I'm gonna warp my mothership. Ooh, let's warp it... Oh, I got an idea. We'll put it at Macbeth. And then, okay, now we're healed up. Okay, so you have to go heal between fights. That's pretty cool. Oh, and I think a space station just shot down some missiles or something. I think that thing can defend Corneria a bit. All right, here we go. I'm Pigma of the Star Wolf Wing. Huh, okay, so this is a lot of fighting the Wolf team so far. Eventually we get to levels that look like Star Fox 1, but I guess at the beginning here, it's a lot of fighting the enemy team. Where is this guy? We got a charge shot right for him. Here you go! Oh, that totally missed. Okay, let's just kill him the old-fashioned way, which is riddling his ship with bullets. Come here, buddy. Okay, where'd he go? We're gonna charge up a shot, ready for him. I wonder if there's like secret warps. Damn it! He flew right by us. I wonder if there's secret warps, like in the Star Fox #1 here. Where is this guy? Okay, tap L or R to dodge shots. Okay, he's coming up right behind us. Boom. Now we're gonna get him. He's over here. Stop flying away from us, buddy. Okay, here we go. Ugh. He's really hurting us. I miss the days when, like, we could get things to, like, replenish our shields. Come on, come on, come on, get him! You're not bad for an amateur. Does that mean that you're giving up now? Are we giving you the battle you desire? Oh, God. Oh, to the asteroid! That wasn't good! Okay, apparently, guys, you cannot just sort of get tunnel vision on your opponents here and forget about asteroids, because they are a thing! Oh, God. Okay. I feel like there must be a better way to kill these guys. I could launch another like bomb at him, but I feel like I really don't want to unless it's like a last resort. Oh, we can. I see his health at the bottom there. So. Oh no, not another asteroid. Okay, forget it. Launching a bomb. We were gonna die. Unbelievable. I must be getting old or something. Yes, Pigma, you suck. Don't worry, buddy. Like, my ship is barely holding it together. I think we have to go back to the mothership before we carry on in this level, because I'm pretty sure we'll die otherwise. Okay. It appears a puny pet rat is running about. How cute. Uh-oh. Go play with your pet. Just play nice. Uh-oh. That doesn't seem to bode well for us. We've unleashed the fury of a space lizard. Okay, first things is we totally gotta heal. Or we're just dead. Okay. Warp mothership, no. Now we're gonna go to the meteor and try and pass the level. Oh, the space lizard's totally chasing us. I think Cornelia got hit by a missile too. Switch unknown. Entrance. Okay, so we got to get into this space. I like how the levels are more dynamic here. There's more of like a mission. It's less playing on rails, which is, I think, something that the later Star Foxes sort of definitely took inspiration from this game. Another bit of interesting trivia is, oh, and we get a walker mode too. This was also in the later Star Foxes. Let me tell you how to control a walking craft. Okay, get on with it then. Go for it. Use the control and press L and R to spin. I don't know how that works. Oh god! Move faster, tap in any direction. Okay. I'm trying to get over to this thing. Use the B to jump. Oh, you can jump. Gotcha. It's like, but what's the advantage of this? Why wouldn't just not to question your methods, sir? But why not just stay in a plane form? I'm just wondering. Is this, like, better for some reason? Oh, what did I do? Oh! Interesting. I opened something up. Oh, I opened up a place to go. Gotcha, okay. I'm still not clear on why we're going into walker mode, but I'll believe you that it's a good thing to do. But anyway, another interesting sort of result of this game, even though it was never released, is that the camera code that was used in this game was repurposed for Mario 64. And so, yeah, it's kind of an interesting example of like a game that like, it didn't come out, but it definitely had like lasting impressions on Nintendo and the games they put out in ways that like we kind of didn't know. Like as consumers, I don't think a lot of people knew about that for a long time. Another thing that people didn't know about is that Star Fox 2 was coming back out. Even the creator of Star Fox 2 was never told by Nintendo that, by the way, we're releasing a Super Nintendo Mini, and it's going to contain your game. He had no idea, which seems like they should have told the guy. But whatever. I mean, I guess they didn't have to. So this kind of feels like this reminds me of like Zybots now or something like that, where I'm just sort of like running through like a maze of robots. It's interesting that they tried to do something new. If you want to transform, press select. I don't really want to transform just yet. I'm kind of liking being like a little robot. I feel like it's easier for me to dodge enemies when I'm like in a little robot form. What is that? Is that like an energy pellet? Hey-yo! Oh yeah, I think we got another bomb. Those are gonna be really handy because the only way I defeat Wolf's squad is by using bombs. Oh, this is a boss. Okay, we are fighting a power core. This is just like the asteroid level of Star Fox 1. You like fly in, sort of like Millennium Falcon style, to blow up the power core of like an enemy cruiser, and we did it. Yeah, now we're just doing like a victory lap. We're kind of like flying around just in circles, being like, yeah, we got you. Boom. Well, that wasn't too hard. I feel like these levels are much briefer than Star Fox 1. Like, the game has sort of transformed from having tons, like longer levels, to it has shorter levels, but there's more of a strategic element because of this sort of overhead view. Battle carriers on Cornelia. I did not even notice what he said. Okay, let's try and take out a carrier. Oh, wait, yes, the space lizard. Crap. I feel like the Mirage Dragon. I hope we have bombs, is all I can say. Because I think this thing's gonna get us. Oh, God, don't crash into us. Oh, he's like eating us or something. Oh, man, we have no hit points left. I'm launching a bomb. I launched it. Yeah, we survived. I think we survived. Where is he? Oh, he's behind us? We cleared the stage in 0.5 seconds? Interesting. Okay, we definitely got to go heal. I feel like your health goes down really fast in this. I wouldn't mind totally if they had a mechanism for healing that didn't require you from going to the mothership. Oh god, that carrier's gonna fire on Corneria. We gotta get back there ASAP. And we have to intercept it. Oh god, I don't think we're gonna get it in time. I think it's totally gonna fire. Ah! Oh, we got it. Sweet, okay, we can do this. Target is that ungodly monstrosity. Looks like a Star Destroyer. Alright, one of those. Let's do it. Let's rock and roll. Alright, oh, this feels more like a Star Fox 1 level now. I think we're gonna have to sort of do bombing runs on this. To speed up, activate boosters. Oh, a ship just like totally kamikazed right into us. Get away, get away, get away! Here we go. What is, oh, here, let's try boosting our shots and boom! This feels like the kind of ship that, like, the boost shots would be very effective on. I think the trick to this game is getting good at with the boost shots. That's my prediction. What did I to speed up? Press X. Did I do something? What's happening? I just totally lost control. Oh, I'm going inside of it now? Okay. Alright, so I guess a lot of the boss fights in this game take place inside of enemy ships. It's kind of like that like classic sci-fi thing where they shrink you down into like a submarine and you go inside inside someone to like heal them or something. I don't know. It wants us to transform, so let's go ahead and give that a try. Hey-oh! I'm a little walker guy, you can't get me! They call me the Selenial Wolf. I'm haunt children's nightmares. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Oh, I got full shields. Oh, that's what the blue thing. Oh, there are health packs. All right, good, good. I am. Oh god, almost walked right into a wall there. All right, I've destroyed a power core before in my day. It's all I do. I'm really a power core destroying machine. That's kind of my MO. I look for the energy sources and I blows them up. Your glowing donuts will not help you. Man, I feel like the bosses are like actually kind of easy in this game. Interesting. I wonder if like we're just like on the first set of stages. Like I have no idea how long this Let's Play is going to be because like I want to finish the game, but I have no idea how long it is. And maybe I won't even be good enough to finish it. Maybe, I mean, I guess we'll see, guys. It's as much a mystery to you as to me as to how this game's going to end. But boom! Let's go ahead and destroy this one while we're at it. I feel like we're at full health. Might as well destroy it. Corneria within range. The planet cannon. Gwahaha. Guess what, punk? We're here to blow up your planet cannon. Ain't nothing you can do about it. So how did Andross get away from the end of the first game, by the way? Like, I was pretty sure that like we destroyed him for good. I did not get the sense. Oh god! Oh no, this is not good. Rotating blocks in space, my only weakness. How did you know? Oh, I can't believe I got through that. I'm pretty sure we destroyed Andross like hardcore. Like I did not feel like we were going easy on him. Like just sort of being like, oh well, we'll just kind of destroy you, and if you get away, oh well. I kind of feel like we were trying to kill that guy. And I feel like the whole planet he was on exploded venom at the end of Star Fox 1. So I have no idea how this dude survived and how he suddenly, like, did he just have like a backup armada? He was like, yo, if this plan to destroy Corneria doesn't work, I'm gonna use my backup armada. And like, did he have like a backup layer? Because we blew up Venom. What, he just had like another layer in like, like just hidden, waiting for the right time to strike? I kind of feel like supervillains are always like that. Like, it doesn't matter how many layers of theirs you destroy, they always seem to like have just like another one, just like hanging around. You figure like supervillains must be like the most paranoid people ever. Like they must just like sleep next to like a go bag. They're like, if the hero finds this lair in the middle of the night, I'm just straight up peacing out. They have like a truck that's like always running with like a full tank of gas all night long just in case they have to bail. I feel like that's like the life of a supervillain sounds terrible. Like you can never sit down routes. You would never know if you have to like flee to like your backup facility in like Montenegro or like what. You could never establish friends. Like imagine having a dinner party and like you wouldn't know if you're gonna still be living there on Saturday. Can't get to know all the other villains. It sounds terrible. Sounds terrible. But boom, we flew through that. Man, destroying those carriers is like shockingly easy. I legitimately thought there would be more to it than that, but whatever. Maybe we're just that awesome, guys. Look, we're doing like victory barrel rolls. That's a true barrel roll, by the way. The thing that you do in this game that they call a barrel roll, I think it's called like a sidewinder. But a barrel roll is when you like pull up and you sort of do a loop-de-loop like you do on a roller coaster. Star Fox, you mangy cur, how dare you challenge me again? I will challenge you until the end of time. What's happening, by the way? Are there any planets left? I feel like we have pretty much wiped everything out. I don't think we came to this planet, though. Oh, there's 3. I just totally skipped that. It's just like a habit. Anytime I play like old Super Nintendo games, I like don't read instructions. I mean, for anyone who watches my channel regularly, you definitely know I don't watch instructions normally, or I don't pay too much, oh god, attention to instructions normally on modern games either. So like it's nothing to do with like old games specifically. What is happening? There's like heads that are attacking me? What is going on? I don't even understand. Oh, I'm just gonna go step on this thing real quick. Don't mind me, I'm just playing my own intricate game of tic-tac-toe here. I got 1-0, now we'll get the other. Wherever it is, it's over here somewhere. Yeah, look, there are giant heads. Get away from me, head. What are those guys? Huh. I feel like I'm in a world of polygons I don't understand. It seems like you don't really need to fight most of the enemies. You can just sort of like run around them if you're fast enough. So I guess you could play this game all sneaky-like. Boo. You know, speaking of how the creator, by the way, did not know that this game was coming out. So this game kind of has like a weird history on the internet because it was never officially released, but pirated versions of its ROM file did appear online for years. And so there are sort of like an alpha and a beta version of Star Fox 2 that you could have found online for years and years. And actually, I had intended one day to play one of those versions. It just so happened that oh god. Oh, I'm on fire! I didn't know that could happen. Is that bad? Do I have to like spin to like put it out? Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. All right, we definitely want to be in robot form here. I want to be Robo-Star. Oh, we're fighting a tank! Oh god, oh god, he's gonna run us over. Oh, we got him. Sweet. I want that S. The sweet inner S, his essence. What is it? Ooh, better weapons. We definitely don't want to die now. We're low on health. I don't know what happens when you die. I imagine you lose your weapons. That would be a very sad day indeed. But anyway, there were there were illegal versions of this game, demo, like alphas and betas that were online forever. But the original creator of this game, look how easy that was, managed to get a hold of a complete, finalized version of this ROM. So not the one that was floating around the internet, but like one that had actually been gone through Nintendo's quality control and everything. Like it was a finalized, you know, version of the ROM, but he couldn't release it due to obviously legal issues. But he had it for years before this came out. So it's like this game was canceled, but it was kind of finished, and Nintendo kind of had it in the back burner, kind of floating around for a long time before they decided to do anything with it. And they had gone through quality control, all that good stuff. So yeah, it's kind of an interesting genesis of this game. Okay, I feel like there's like a missile or two headed towards Corneria, but whatever. They're only at 39% damage. They can handle a bit more. We're going to teleport over to Venom, which was the original planet from the first Star Fox that we destroyed. And now we're going to go over here and see if we can stop this ANDROSS guy once and for all. Because I feel like we cleared out the universe in record time. Oh, wait. Oh, no. That thing is totally destroying. No. Oh, my God. Holy crap. Yes. Oh my god, we almost lost Corneria there. Okay, I guess our mission was not done. It's at 87% damage. Who is this glowing dot? I think it's Star Wolf. I can't believe that. Oh my god, I almost let the whole thing get destroyed, guys. Oh my god, this is like, what is this? His like personal armada? Okay, I got a plan. It's called, oh, I don't know what that is. I wanted to, hold on. Continue battle. I wanted to launch a bomb. Okay, let's just kill these guys the old-fashioned way. If I can find them. You know what's interesting? I had a wingman this whole time. I've not really noticed him doing anything one way or the other. Like, if this were Star Fox 1, he would have asked for help a few times. But he has not. And I haven't really noticed him actually killing anyone either. So, like, not only has he not wanted help, but he hasn't needed help. So I feel like the wingman in this game, they're kind of more independent, but they're also kind of more useless. Oh god, there's still one left. No, we gotta get him right away. Oh, 89%! No! Get him! Get him! Holy crap. We almost missed this up so badly. Oh man, this is what happens when you play a game for the first time. This is the joy of playing a game for the first time. Messing up because you don't know what's going on. If you guys can't get behind that, then you don't know what it's like to play video games for the first time. Boom! Alright, we got him. Easy peasy. And then we go off on our sweet victory. Okay. Have we destroyed all the evil in the universe? Can I now go after Andross? Finally, Andross's forces in the Lila system are defeated. It took a while. Press on. You must neutralize Andross once and for all. Alright. Let's do this thing. Hear me, Star Fox. I, Star Wolf, will defeat you now. Ha ha ha. Alright, here it is. Oh, here's the battle with Star Wolf. I knew he was in this game. I knew he was in this game. I totally knew it. Worthless cowards, you act tough. But something. Peeper deceived you. I am the best pilot in Lilacs. Oh, Pepper. Gotcha. I wish I had healed myself up. You know what also sucks? I don't think I have any bombs. This is gonna be a problem. Okay, we're gonna have to go with the charge shot strategy. Here we go. Yeah! Damn it! Okay, we can do this. I think I have extra lives, by the way, so if he totally gets this time around... You son of a... And he very well might. Ah. Man. Come on, come on, come on. I'm just gonna... I feel like I can't time the release of my charge shot when he's, like, right in my crosshairs. Like, yeah, there. Ah, damn it. Okay, I need to just focus on shooting him and, like, dodging. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Come on, buddy. Let's do it. You and me, Star Wolf. Ah! My opponents always evaporate into space dust. Not this time. Not this pony. Not this space dust. Okay, here he comes. Gotta be, like, ready for him. Man, I find it so hard to just, like, find this guy. You ever get the feeling, like, in these, like, space games that, like, enemies are, like, you know, just flying around you like crazy, but, like, you can never, like, fly around them? Like, it's always them circling you. Oh, God, what is this? Holy crap, I can't believe I dodged that. I think that was one of his charge shots. Oh, God. I'm just, like, spinning like a mad... Like, you can't see it, but I am totally spinning like a madman. Yeah! I'm so impressed, Fox. Oh, we beat him! Oh, we beat him! I have one shield thing left. Today I lose, but tomorrow I shall crush you. Yeah, don't mess with Fox. You mess with the fox, and you get the claws. We did it. We're heroes. Alright, guys. Quarg, you pathetic fools are completely worthless. You know what we need to do? Oh, not that. I was gonna say we need to switch pilots, because Fox McCloud is going down hardcore. I wanted to switch to the other guy. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. As long as all we have to do is destroy a power core, I think this mission's gonna go very well. Alright, here we go. Also, you think that Corneria would send more than 2 pilots? I know that the Star Fox team is like their elite team, but what was Peppy, Slippy, Falco, and Faye up to this entire time? I'm not saying that they couldn't have helped, but I am wondering why they couldn't have helped. You know, was it like it wasn't like, you know, an emergency where we needed like absolutely everyone. This is more of like a 2-person kind of deal, and like if we fail, oh well, just our entire way of life is wiped out. But like the other guys had like a late night, you know, they were like in their pajamas when all this happened. Like they didn't want to like get up and like join the fight. Would have been a real hassle. One thing I liked about this walker mode, by the way, is that it kind of like auto aims for you. I feel like, oh god, in the flyer mode, it doesn't auto aim as much. Oh god, but look at this. We have to like land carefully on this thing. Oh, there we go. Woo! Okay, it's really forcing us to like use everything we've learned. I kind of like that. That's interesting. We might have been able to jump it, but I don't trust my jumping skills. I don't trust my platforming in an early 3D game that has a frame rate of like 15 frames per second. Okay, we're gonna go back into walker mode because I feel safer. I feel safer on the ground, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Also, good for Corneria for developing aircraft that can like literally turn into little mechs. That's impressive. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Oh, what is this? Go! Yeah. All right. I guess we need to like go into walker mode here. It's a safer way to do it. I don't know what that timer is at the top. See it? 3.7, 3.8. Is it telling us we've only spent 3.8 seconds on this level? Oh god, this is a maze, isn't it? Ah, crap. Okay, well we haven't gone this way. Let's give this one a shot. Okay, we can't go that way, I guess. Huh, okay. So this is the way we go? I'm confused. Have we been here before? Well, I guess not. Okay, here we go. We're charging our shots. Wait. Is there a guy behind us? There's a guy! He's stepping on us! What is that? Let's kill this thing. It's like a weird guard tower that shoots space donuts. Can only be evil. True evil created you. Okay, what form do you think ANDROSS is gonna take? Last time we fought him, he was a giant polygonal head. I feel like he could be almost anything this time around. I feel like he's gonna take some kind of monkey form because he is a monkey. But I guess we will see. Do I have to kill this thing? What is this? It's like a spinning ANDROSS coin or something? I don't quite know. Okay, let's see what this wants. Wants us to go over here. One thing about this game is it is pretty easy to not get lost. It does have like pretty good radar and like pointing out where the targets are and stuff. I don't know what that was. I could not hear what that guy said. Now what? When we stand here, hey, it's the guy from Corneria. Interesting. Okay, I'm kind of at a loss of what's going on here. We're just kind of wandering aimlessly in this guy's base. Let's see if we can go down. Let's turn back into flyer mode because we're taking our time here. See what's going on over here. This looks like the ultimate room. Yeah, this is where we gotta go. Here's where the battle begins. Let's go back into walker mode. Oh, interesting. What does that say? That must be Japanese. Oh, we're fighting a power core. Not bad. Not bad at all, Star Fox. Or should I say, Star Jerk. Joke's on you, buddy. You build your power core with one fatal flaw. 4 glowing rectangles sticking out that were easy to destroy and cause a chain reaction blowing up your entire space station. Bet you never thought that day would come. Oh look, he's a cube! He's still a cube. Okay, so nominally he's a monkey. The last time we killed this guy, he was a face. When we blew up the face, it revealed a cube. This time we destroyed a power core and it revealed a cube. I don't think this guy is a monkey at all. I think he's just a cube. He's an evil space cube who's taken the intimidating form of a cybernetic monkey to cause... Ooh. This is boss music, though. This is boss music. Maybe that's not his final form. Maybe he goes into a rectangle, too. Impressive. I will put you to rest. Don't worry. It will be quick. Stupid Star Fox. I am not a cube. I can take the shape of many intimidating polygons. Like, look! A cylinder! Alright, so he's a face. Oh, we've blown up one of the eyes. Come on! I don't know how to dodge this stuff because I, like, can't see my ship. Oh, God. I never liked this first-person mode in Star Fox 1. I would always change to third-person mode. Okay, and I don't think you can do that here. No, you can't. They want you to play this part in first-person mode. Okay, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. Now we blow you up, all your pieces. Is that it? Is that legit it? I mean, we were playing it on the easiest setting, but like, I was kind of expecting the game to be a little harder. Interesting. Hey, you know what? I should not complain. This is way better than you guys watch me for like 40 minutes and have me just fail at the end. It's sort of like, this is totally like Return of the Jedi. We're like fleeing the Death Star before it explodes. We did it! Woo! Alright, we are Star Fox Heroes, guys. Look at this. Brand new Nintendo game, Super Nintendo game. First one in decades. Blew it away in 40 minutes, no big deal. I am pretty amazing at video games. Although that's kind of a lie. Depends on the game. There's some game types that I'm not bad at. Some that I am. Oh, here's the rest of the team. Nice of you guys to show up. Jeez. They're all like exchanging witty banter like they were in on it the whole time. I bet they were just sitting in that freaking mothership like, man, I hope he doesn't call on me. This is gonna be really embarrassing, but I really don't want to be involved. Star Fox. The legend continues. And now we warp away to greener pastures. Back at Corneria, they're like, what the hell ever happened to the Star Fox team? They kind of never came back. Though they did destroy Andros, so we know he didn't get them. Executing security cross-check. Access granted. Interesting. Alright, well this has been Star Fox 2, guys. I gotta say that, like, there's things I liked about it, and there are some things that I actually didn't like about it. So I'm gonna give you a completely honest assessment here, my opinion of Star Fox 2 here. I think the levels are remarkably short and simple when you compare them to Star Fox 1. I think Star Fox 1 has better levels, to be totally honest. I do like that there are some new gameplay mechanics here. The sort of real-time strategy aspect of it was pretty cool. Being able to turn to a walker was kind of fun. It just kind of feels like they didn't really have much to do in any given level. Like, in Star Fox 1, like, a level could take you like 10 minutes and you fly through like different segments and there's different types of enemies. This, I felt like I was constantly just fighting one little squad of enemies or exploring a little base, and the base was remarkably easy and fast to get through. So I don't know. I am really happy with my purchase of a Super Nintendo Mini. I'm going to get a lot of fun out of this. But I gotta say, like, Star Fox 2, there's things I liked. There's things that, like, I think, honestly, like, you kind of dropped the ball on a little bit. But hey, that's just my opinion. What do you guys think of Star Fox 2 here after having checked it out with me? Does it look like a game that you would like to play? Or does it look like, you could take it or leave it? Let me know in the comments down below. And what do you guys think of this Super Nintendo Mini thing? It was crazy. I mean, this is no surprise to anyone who's been following the news this summer, but this thing was freaking crazy to get. It would go up for sale, and the pre-orders would be gone in like 39 seconds. Like, it was crazy. I can't believe I actually sort of got one through. I got it through Best Buy, actually. I had a friend who was also going through this process, and we were basically both trying to pre-order on any website where pre-orders were going up, and we had this pact. Like, if one of us ended up with two, we'd give one to the other person. And, his line of the summer was, the thirst is real, man. The hunger is real. Every time we'd go to a website and it would be sold out instantly, he'd be like, man, the hunger is real. And the hunger was real, it seems. Seems like people love the concept of the Super Nintendo Mini. And, of course, they're going to make an N64 Mini at some point, you imagine. The NES Mini is going back into production. Like, people just love this stuff. I even hear there's a Commodore 64 Mini that's going to be coming out in time. In time, I guess. So, okay, here we go. Here's our final report card for Star Fox. We rescued 2 planets. Corneria suffered 89% damage. This is a cool way to, like, give you your final score. So I guess the game does have simplified levels, but I guess the point is that you could play it on harder difficulty to get more missions to play, and you could try and work towards having a higher and higher score. So, a lot of these old Super Nintendo games are very skill-based. So I guess that's what they were kind of going for here, which I can appreciate. And hey, we didn't try the different ships, so it's like there's probably some good replay value here that I haven't fully explored. But with regard to the Super Nintendo Mini, Yeah, are you guys gonna get one? And if you're interested in seeing more about the Super Nintendo Mini, again, don't forget to check out. Oh, we get to enter our name here. Don't forget to check out my friend over at Luke's. Oh, that's awesome. Luke's game page. Again, next weekend or so, he's going to be releasing a video where he really breaks down the games on the Super Nintendo Mini, I believe. And if you guys like my channel, you'll probably like his. So go ahead, give him some love, and there'll probably be a link to his channel in the description and maybe at the end of this video. Anyway, that's it for us today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed checking out the Super Nintendo Mini with me. And since we have played Star Fox 2 here, one last question I'll leave you with is, are there any other unfinished games out there that you would like to one day see released? I don't think anyone ever thought Star Fox 2 was going to come out, and that was one of the huge appeals of it. But now that it's out, we're going to go back to the menu for a second. Now that it's out, what other unreleased games do you think would be cool to have out? The only one that I can think of is they were at one point going to make a Contra game for the N64, and I always thought that would be cool. But what do you guys think? Are there any cool unreleased games that would be neat to see a company, Nintendo or otherwise, put back out? Let me know in the comments down below. And guys, it has been fun. Whether you got a Super Nintendo Mini or you want one, I sincerely hope everyone can get one who wants one, and I sincerely hope you guys enjoyed checking this out with me today. Until next time, my friends, you all take care of yourselves, and peace. I just want to see what happens on hard mode. I suspect there's more planets that get invaded. Oh, this is interesting. Different planets have been invaded. I wonder if this is random every time. That would be pretty cool. Alright. We're doing it. We're being the worst one. This stupid frog. If we're gonna be Slippy, we need Falco, because there ain't any other way to cut it. So this is a feature we did not use. If you press select on the main menu, you can swap back and forth between your two co-pilots. This would have been super handy when we were low on health, but we didn't want to go back to the mothership. So that is something you can use. So we could be Falco, the best, or Slippy, the worst. Oh god, let's be Slippy. Let's see how bad can get. Alright, we're fighting Leon again. Not a very intimidating name. Starwolf is badass, but Leon? It's like Doug. The sinister Doug. I think the charge shot still works. Yeah, it does. But of course I'm terrible with the charge shot. I think if you can get the charge shot down, you're gonna fly through this game. Come on, Slippy, prove you're not worthless. Oh, I think we hit him with the charge shot. I think we got one in. One for the good guys. Another thing that's hard about this game is you're using a D-pad, but an analog stick I think would have given you more precise controls. Although the controls aren't bad, it's just like when you want to move your crosshair just like a little inch, it's hard to get that to work. I think, so Slippy here has more health. I think his bomb power. Oh yeah, that's a hit charge shot, isn't it? His bomb power, I think, it regenerates his health. So hey, you know what? Slippy isn't garbage as long as you are in control of him, but when he's by himself, I'm pretty sure he's just trash. We love Slippy, but man is he, oh god, he took one right in the face. Man, is he terrible. He's like that lovable loser. Slippy. How did you get on this elite team of fighters? There we go, we beat Leon. Look, a toad beat a lizard, guys. What a time we live in. Anyway, that's it for real now. You guys get out of here.